close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left.
After a week in which they successfully navigated a top-of-the-table clash with Wythenshawe Town and the trip to the Isle of Man, Vauxhall Motors turned their attention to bottom of the table Ashton Athletic here at Brocstedes Park. After soaking up early first-half pressure from an energetic FC Isle of Man team, the Motors turned on style with 2 goals from Michael Berkey and a left-footed finish from outside of the box from Aaron Dawson. So the table toppers left the ball with the 3 points, and manager Mick McGraa praised his team's performance over the whole week. Ashton, meanwhile, well, things aren't looking good for the Yellows. With just 2 wins all season and 9 points gained, the club are at risk of being cut adrift from the rest of the Premier Division pack, and they're running out of games to save their Premier Division status. Although they have 2 games in hand, they sit a potentially insurmountable 13 points back from Burscough and have no form to speak of whatsoever. The last league win came on the 1st of October. So with that in mind, Steve Hilton is with me as always. Steve, what kind of game can we expect today?
They're going to be fighting for their lives, aren't they? I mean, when they come to the Van Eupen, it was a 1-0. You know, we all know that any team can beat any team in this league. You've just got to be professional today now and get the job done. It was difficult here last year. It was a high score, I think it was 5-4 or something. But they'll be fighting for their lives. They'll give it a go. Just got to weather that bit of agency to put in the first 5-10 minutes, try and get an early goal, and you know, settle down and enjoy the game, and hopefully bag a few goals.
So will Vauxhall be looking at it as a chance to bag those goals, or just get the win at all costs?
I think just get the win, get the 3 points, most important thing. But if we can get a few goals today, they conceded, I think it was 69 last time I checked. You can get a few goals, because we are a bit down on goal difference to Wythenshawe, so that could be a factor going into the business end of the season. So if we can get a couple, great, but most important thing, build on the back of them great 2 victories at the Isle of Man and Wythenshawe by bringing the 3 points back.
And after those 2 victories, the worst thing to do would to be drop points here today?
Yeah, so you can't drop points here today. You've got to go away from only 3 points. We are getting, I think, 15 games after today, so before you know it, you'll be down to 9, 10 games. Business end of the season, you've got to get your 3 points, like I say, get them 3 points and get a few goals. That'll be a bonus, but make sure you win.
And it was 5-4 in this fixture last season, so we're hoping for a bit more of a straightforward game than that.
Yeah, well, I got here late. I went to the other Ashton ground and he paid in there, but I got here late, so it was about 3:20, and it was like 3-2 or something like that. It was ridiculous. Just both teams, every time they went to the other end, looked like we were going to score. Great game for neutral, but you know, it was nail biting towards the end. But we got the 3 points, but obviously it's a different league, different season now. We're top of the league, going for that promotion push. So 3 points in the bag, get the game done, get off big game Tuesday again.
Alright, thanks for now, Steve. So Vauxhall will be hoping to capitalise on the 2-2 draw between Avro and AFC Liverpool, who are pushing towards the top of the table. And although league form would suggest an away victory today, Vauxhall will be hoping to avoid a massive upset at the hands of Ashton to at least maintain their 5-point gap at the top of the Premier Division table. Here at Brocstedes Park, as top of the table, Vauxhall Motors play bottom of the table, Ashton Athletic, looking to extend their lead at the top of the table in push for promotion. Running through the teams for the home side first. Number 1 in goal, Joseph Smith. 2, Zach Conway. 3, Thomas Beckett. 4, Elliot Coleman. 5, Joshua Murray. 6, Callum Wilson, captain. 7, George Colville. Number 8, Matthew Reid. 9, Joe Maswali. 10, Declan Hill. And 11, Joshua Nicholson. For the Motors today, number 1, Kieran Auckland, and it's an unchanged back 4 from the game with FC Isle of Man. Number 2, Ben Dufton Kelly. 3, Greg Drummond. 4, Marcus James. And 5, James McCullough. Midfield, number 6, Aaron Dawson. 7, Michael Berkey. 8 and captain for the day in the absence of Tom Mitchell, Ben Holmes. 9, Lewis Buckley. 10, Jordan Deere. And 11, Connor Harwood. Substitutes for Ashton, number 12 Lucas Schofield, 14 Joseph Collins, 15 Regan Daly, 16 Jack Smith, 17 Mark Corbett. Subs for the Motors: 12 Sean Mosscrop, 14 Bobby McDonnell, 15 Matty Beeman, 16 Simon Thelwell, 17 looking to make his first appearance for the side, Jake Hulley. That's a new name. Space for Duffin Kelly, goes out wide to Berkey, cuts inside Colville, charges into the box, gets a shot away, saves his feet at the near post.
He likes that one lately, did he go for the near post, Berkey?
Keeper was equal to it, got us down quick.
Again, a bit of passion though, and getting behind again.
Duffin Kelly's first time ball for Berkey, goes past the defender, looks for options, cups it in for Buckley. He was shaping her up for the dive in there, didn't he? Put it wide.
Great little deep ball in by Berkey as well.
Great move from Vauxhall. Striker disappointed with his execution of that.
He wouldn't want it to fall to anyone else either.
You could see it in his eyes, he was lining it up, and well, he probably got too much on it.
Get in the box for him!
Harwood gives it back to Drummond, looking for the cross, but he'll go to Mosscroft, the substitute. Switches it to Dia, to Berkey.
Go on, Mike, go on. Well done, Mike.
Goes at Colville, he's got his number, left footed shot. Not enough power on it, goalkeeper spills it. Yes! Slots it home. Keeper made a bit of a meal of it, and Buckley was there to pounce.
Yeah, it's a clanky by the keeper that. But we'll take them all day.
I'm assuming they kicked off at 2 minutes past.
52, I think. 51, 52. Yeah, the keepers made a howler. And then it looked like Lewis Buckley was going to get brought down, but managed to get enough on it to get it off the line. Vital goal for us to settle any nerves.
So we finally get the breakthrough in this game. Lewis Buckley's goal means it's Ashton Athletic 0, Vauxhall Motors 1.
Come on, Connor.
Harwood lays it off. Harwood lays it off for Buckley. He's looking for support. He goes back to Harwood. He cuts inside on his left foot and puts a shot away.
Save.
Well done, Connor.
Curling into the right hand side of the goal. Oh, it was a good palm away from the keeper.
Keeper's done the hard stuff well and the easy stuff poorly. Oh, mistake.
Chance for Ashton. James has powered off the ball. And it's a good save from O'Loughlin down at his feet. Danger's not over though. And it's smashed off the post. It's just O'Loughlin on the back.
Believe it!
It's there for the tap in.
Said, didn't I, before? It's only a matter of time before one of them strikes connects.
It was Nicholson who followed up his own shot. It crashed off the post and hit O'Loughlin on the back. Sat on the pitch and was there waiting for him to tap it in. It's just as quick as that. Ashton back in this game, 1-1.
God's sake!
O'Loughlin came out and hasn't dealt with it. He's still not in goal, and they poked it home.
No.
It's all come from O'Loughlin's goal kick.
That's shocking!
He hesitated coming out for the returning ball, and in the end, it's cost him and the team. And now they find themselves 2-1 down after being 1-0 up. Catalogue of errors.
Yeah, it's a bit of a horror show, this, isn't it? 25 minutes of stoppage to turn this round.
And after the results against Wythenshawe Town and FC Isle of Man, this game now becoming just as important as those big games that Vauxhall navigated quite successfully.
You can tell when they got the equaliser, their confidence went up, and it's going to go up again now. They've got something to defend as well.
Why have we passed it back to him all the time? Come on, Berkey!
Berkey was the cross in, Holmes. Yeah! Headers it in!
Come on, boy!
Is the comeback on?
Take these! Come on, outside! Go again! Come on! Come on! Rhino, hold on! Hey, come on! What's that inside?
The dip and header from Holmes makes it 2-2. Can Vauxhall go on and win the game now?
Concentrate!
Buckley puts Berkey down the right. He cuts inside. He's looking for a pass. Gives it to Buckley. Gets the first time shot.
Yes!
And he slots
Get in there!
Calmly. What a finish from the striker.
It's a great ball, literally down the right.
Hey, you couldn't write it, could you?
Berkey just took his time, picked his man out, Lewis Buckley, the non-league girl in Harland, and he doesn't miss from there.
It all started with Buckley. He set Berkey away. He chops inside. He's looking for a pass. Buckley, the edge of the box, just passes it into the bottom corner. And the comeback is complete. From 2-1 down, Vauxhall 3-2 up.
Concentrate! Come on, Riff!
Oh, that looks like a handball. Like a blatant handball, that. Oh! And the full-time whistle goes from 2-1 down. Vauxhall emerge from this potential banana skin. 3-2 victors. I mean, if we're being honest, Steve, not the greatest game, but we don't really care about that now, do we?
No, do you know what? It was nervy second half, especially when they got the equaliser, went 2-1 up. But we stuck at it, and you know what? Put it to bed, take the points. Showed character towards the end, and just 3 points in the bag. Move on. Weren't the greatest day at the office, but you know, give a bit of credit to Ashton. He had a good goal. They looked dangerous. They weren't afraid to shoot. And he dug in, but I think a bit of quality towards the end showed. So yeah, not the greatest performance, but 3 points at the end of the day, and that's the business end of the league. That's what all you can ask for.
So Ashton well worth the 2 goals, and certainly didn't look like a team struggling at the bottom of the table, but the decisive contribution from Lewis Buckley with the finish means it finishes here at Brocstedes Park. Ashton Athletic 2, Vauxhall Motors 3. Make another win, congratulations. Was that just a case of getting the result and not worry about the performance?
Well, if we worry about the performance, we'd be here all day, wouldn't we? Sum of the game up, we were so bad. We were bad in every part of the pitch, front to back. Got to credit to Ashton, to be fair. I don't know how they've only got 9 points, because they were very, very good today. They didn't deserve to lose, if I'm being honest, but so we've got out of jail, haven't we?
From your perspective, what was up with the team today?
Just miles off it. We just didn't put any effort in. We didn't run. Didn't play the conditions well enough. That was first half. I thought second half was miles better. I mean, you go 1-0 up and then you think, oh, we can kick on now, and then defending, and as a team, by the way, not just as back four and the goalkeeper, we've made numerous mistakes, and we end up 2-1 down, and we end up putting every attacking player we've got on the pitch up front, which is crazy. Gets to 2-2, and then obviously you're thinking he's going to get a point here, and then obviously that's why you sign Lewis Buckley, for goals, and that's what he does best.
You say the performance was night and day in the second half. What did you say to them at half time?
Not just play the conditions, do you know what I mean? And they didn't really get a bollocking or nothing. We just told them to play the conditions and get them ball in behind them, and obviously we did, and that's where we got the goals from.
But is it a sign of a good team that can play that badly but still come away with the 3 points?
Yeah, but when you've got that attacking threat that we've got on the pitch, I mean, Bobby McDonald comes on and is probably the best player on the pitch. He's only been on like 20 minutes. But yeah, that's strength and depth. But I don't think we'll get away with a performance like that again from anybody else. So we've got to put it right, but it's 3 points.
The most important thing is that it keeps momentum going heading into the next few games.
Yeah, as I said, it's frustrating, the performance, but it's a win, innit? You know what I mean? And we've got 15 games left now. We've got a point score, as I said last week, where we've got to get to, and that helps getting a win. But we've got to look at ourselves today, and as I said to the lads, then you can play bad and win, yeah, but you're not going to play bad every week and win. So hopefully it's a one-off and we can put it right next week.
So finally, you've just ticked over to 20 wins for the season. The most important question I need to ask is, I see you found your hat. What happened there?
I don't know. We'll find out, won't we?
Alright, thanks mate.
Cheers, mate.
Congratulations.